Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're in the final hour and we still have so much entertainment coming your way. Now, as you know, on Mondays, we focus on everything youth. And today, we'll definitely be breaking down some barriers and sparking conversations about safe sexual health. Yes, you heard me right. Now, I want you to meet our beautiful panelists today. We, of course, have influencers that you have to pay attention to. Actor and dancer Dylan van Vogel, as well as Manila Von Tees, looking a little bit different today. A drag artist, fashion designer and entertainer. Please help me in welcoming them and give them a feel-good welcome. Welcome so much. Thank you for being here. Of course, Dylan, you came in the outfit that you wore this weekend. It was the Durban July. First of all, how was it?
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And also, it was completely different to Cape Town because this weather here is crazy.
I'm telling you, Durban.
I actually wanted to stay there a little bit longer because it was so hot.
Yeah.
And so good.
Ooh.
Just to have the sun on your skin
Come
for
on.
a change.
It's been a while and it's going to be a while still, so maybe we should make a trip to go back.
We should.
You know what I'm saying? How was Durban July? Was it your first one? Have you been there before?
I think for both of us it was our first.
Yeah.
And it was a nice first time, I think, for me too, because I've heard it gets hectic, but this time around it was much more chill. It wasn't like not chaotic. It was chaotic, but more chill than what I've heard from the previous year. So I think it was a nice introduction to the Durban July.
It was chilled for you. I was in 9-inch heels.
Oh.
I'm the shortest of everyone, all the influencers that was part of the campaign.
Yes.
And I was looking the tallest out of everyone. So we had to walk grass, gravel, stairs, sand.
9 inches.
My feet.
That's why we're in flats today, because we couldn't. We couldn't do it.
No.
Congratulations, because I personally could never. We'll leave it up to the professionals. But let's talk about this campaign. I see your outfit, of course. Imprint ZA was on it, but it was inspired by taking care of our sexual health. Something that I think we definitely need to raise more awareness around, considering all the statistics in South Africa. So can you tell me more about how you incorporated fashion and, of course, advocacy together?
I think how we aimed it, or specifically the hashtag Forever Winner team, how they aimed it, they knew that fashion happens to be the youth's focus nowadays. The trends following the trends, fashion, music, and several other things, but fashion being especially a big theme at the Durban July, they decided to incorporate it there. And how they went about it, especially Imprint, as well as the team, and as well as us, we had our say on our comfortable fit, and then we had them put our comfort into a fit, and there's small trimmings of choose you, consent, prioritize you, which is all the messaging that we're trying to push forward with this campaign.
Beautiful stuff, man. I love the coming together of both of those. We spoke about beauty earlier, and I think fashion is in the same boat where people are like, oh, it's so superficial, it's so surface level, but it can be so much more than that, as we can see today. So let's talk about sexual health, and especially when it comes to relationships and boundaries between partners. How do we even bring this up? How is this a conversation that we can have with our partners or future partners when it comes to taking care of ourselves and the partners we engage with?
I think even in today's age, like mental health is like a conversation that we have now more often than we used to. And I think that we need to take that step as well with sexual health. It's on the same level. I mean, it's all about self-care and loving yourself. And if you have all these avenues taken care of, like mental health, sexual health, I mean, you are going to be a better person. And choosing you is actually the fine print of this campaign.
Sure. Forever Winner is the hashtag they use.
Yeah.
What is that about?
It's almost like what Viana was saying. It is that prioritizing of you and you forever. So it's not a momentary thing.
Yeah.
It is the prioritization of you, of Wena, and forever. And I think that's how they had brought it together with the hashtag.
Yeah, it's also so catchy.
Yeah.
I'm so here for Forever Winner. Come on now. This definitely is something that on even breakfast TV, people might be like, what did they say about sexual health? Because it's still taboo, and I think it's still stigmatized as well. So between the two of you, Vian and Dylan, what sort of steps do you think we can make to destigmatize sexual health so that it can become a normal conversation like mental health that we can have for breakfast on a Monday morning?
Yeah.
I think not to echo Vion's words, I think the more that it gets spoken about, specifically speaking about mental health and now more specifically about sexual health, the more it gets spoken about, the more the comfort then you find in speaking about it. I think we are trying and aiming to, especially how the team has brought the influencers in, aiming to bring this message to the youth's front door, the front door being social media. That's where they are found most of the time, and bringing it to them so that they become used to seeing it more often. Then the conversation can happen more often, and then it'll become more of a comfortable topic to have.
Absolutely.
And they've literally created a chatbot as well, where you can anonymously actually ask a whole lot of questions regarding sexual health, and you will get all the answers that you actually need in order for you to live a better life, and with your partners and partner.
Exactly. Partners plural or partners
Yeah.
singular.
Yeah.
And I'm here for that because sometimes you are a little bit embarrassed. You know, there's still shame. We still are living in quite, I would say, a conservative country when it comes to sexual health. So people might want to be anonymous. So that chatbot definitely is great. It's also accessible. How do people even be part of the chatbot? How do I access that?
So I have it in my bio on my Instagram, and actually I had a bag with like a QR code. There is actually a QR code.
The future is here.
Yeah, there's a QR code on his suit where you can literally scan it and it will take you exactly to the website as well to the chatbot.
Wow, that is incredible. Well, speaking about fashion, we've got a couple of images that we can look at because it was the Durban July, baby. We've got to check out what exactly went down. Look at that. Talk to me more about what's going on here.
So this is when we arrived.
Woo!
This is when
This
we
is the
arrived. We're all looking stunning, each one in our own individual like print,
Yes.
which was amazing, but we all blended so well together.
Complemented each other.
It was so
Colour
amazing.
scheming,
And the theme was around the wave.
The wave, yeah, riding the wave.
Riding the wave.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's look at look at the man. Look at that blue steel. Come on now. Blue is actually your color. Did you know that before this moment?
I did not know that before this moment.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
Also pink coming through there.
Yeah.
True,
And I
true.
heard
have
that
to
Peaky
start
Blinders
investing.
was the inspiration behind
Yes.
something
so,
here.
So for me, one of my favorite series is Peaky Blinders, and they originally wanted to give me a suit, and I said I'm more of a coat guy, and I gave the reference Peaky Blinders, and that's how we came to having a coat instead of a suit, and the biggish fit, the longish fit, and all of those little trimmings that they added.
The details are definitely there. Well, I love it, and we hope to see you at Durban July next year.
Yes.
Is that
Definitely,
a yes?
Definitely.
That's
I
a
would
hope.
love to
I
go
would love
again.
to be there
Okay.
too.
Well, let's
Love
see
to
what
go.
else went down. Look at these images.
Gorgeous.
Wow, Manela Avantis has got to show up like she shows
The
up.
thing is this, they
it's
were
the
like-
headpiece. What is happening there?
I
Wow.
wanted, obviously, I always want to be extra. So they were like, so what do you like? So I like tight fitting, I like flare, I like
Yes.
going tight, I like flare. So I want to show my silhouette,
Of
basically.
course.
So they were like, so what you gonna do with your hair? And I'm like, no, I don't know yet, but I want something that's gonna stand out.
Of
and I
course.
literally made that headpiece the day before.
You
we
made
went.
it yourself, your
Yeah.
own hands.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Incredible. The star
love.
attraction. Beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much again. If people want to access the sexual health chat, what did you say? Forever Winner? Do we find that online?
Everwinner.com is the website.
It's the
and
website,
then
yeah.
On the website, you'll get the chatbot, which gets you to all of the other information.
Well, beautiful. Thank you so much to the two of you. We'll have you back again later as we delve into more looks when it comes to the Durban July. You can, of course, check it out on Instagram too in the interim. And all those details will, of course, be on our socials and on expressoshow.co.za.